Good morning. It's Monday. It's the start of another vlog. I have the next 2 days off. Oh, I don't know why. I'm having so many issues with this camera and I don't know why. It's like not focusing and it hasn't been for a while. I'm getting a little frustrated, but start of a new vlog and I have the next 2 days off. I just had court and it seems like that might be the last court date for my impending divorce, so that's exciting that that's almost over with. As for plans today, Charlotte and I have the day off together, so we'll probably be hanging out. I do have a few things that I need to get done, like editing some vlogs because I am still behind, but that's just life apparently in the Hannah household. I do want to get back to reading Legendborn. I took a break from it last week so I could read the new Hunger Games book, which I did finish and I did love. So this week I need to finish Legendborn. I have a few other books on my TBR, but I don't really know what I'm in the mood for yet this week, so I'll update you once I decide that. That being said, I'm home from court now, so I've already gotten into my comfy clothes, and I'm just gonna hang out and enjoy the day. I am gonna do some writing, so I'll update you on how that goes as well. But anyway, welcome to the vlog. Hey, it's been a few hours. I ate some lunch. I did publish a video on YouTube. I wrote another chapter. I watched some Grey's Anatomy. And then I took a nap. And I know naps are good because my body needed a nap. But I always feel like I wasted time in the day. I'm gonna try and write a little bit more today. I wanted to write 3 chapters, but I don't think that's gonna happen. So I am gonna try and write. I'm happy with the writing that I got done today, but I am gonna try and write a little bit more before the night is over, but we'll see. We'll see how that goes. Otherwise, I am pretty happy with all the other things that I was able to get done today. Charlotte should be here like any minute and we're gonna eat dinner and probably hang out. I don't know what we're gonna watch because we've decided to give up on Criminal Minds, and then we watched The Pit, which is the new HBO show about like ER doctors and nurses in Pittsburgh, and it was so good, but there's not another episode until tomorrow night, so we can't watch that. It's like such an interesting concept because it's like each episode is 1 hour of a 12-hour shift in one day, and I'm obsessed. The main doctor, Dr. Robbie, the actor, was in ER, and I never watched ER, so maybe we can watch that. But I don't know. I'll keep you updated. I didn't read like at all today because every time I read I got really tired. But it's only 7:30, so there's still time either to do some writing or some reading. Who knows? Every time I'm on TikTok, all I'm getting now is Pit edits or sad Haymitch edits. So that's not enjoyable, but I'm a sucker for it. I just keep watching those Haymitch edits. I love him. I'm still so devastated after Sunrise on the Reaping. I think I'm in a little bit of a book slump, to be honest, after that book because it was perfect. Hey, it is Wednesday afternoon. I'm about to be heading into work, but I wanted to just give you a quick update. This morning I did some work on my writing. I also read some more of Legendborn. I'm now on page 154. I'm enjoying it, but I'm not loving it as much as everyone else seems to love it. So I'm hoping that, like, as I get further in, I will love it more. It just seems weird to me that it's a Arthur retelling, and like all the heirs of Arthur and like all the knights of his round table are somehow in America. Which is such a dumb thing to be hung up on, I will admit, but it just seems weird. It just seems weird to me. Because like Arthur and the knights from the Round Table are from England, so it just like seems like they would be in England. But I digress. It's such a dumb thing to be hung up on, but I am in fact hung up on it. I'm still enjoying it. I'm just not loving it as much as everybody else seems to love it. So I feel kind of out of place. I'm like, what am I missing? So I'm hoping that as I read more of it, things will kind of, maybe I'll get pulled in more. But who knows? I do have to head into work. And that's really all the excitement I have to share with you. So I'm closing tonight. It's my first closing, like, as like the manager, supervisor, or whatever. So who knows? Fingers crossed it goes well. Hey, it's Friday and I'm about to go in for another closing shift. I think I forgot to check in like verbally yesterday, but I didn't do much. I worked a closing shift. This morning I meant to check in because I did have a little bit of a reading update for you, but I was in the middle of just like a meltdown because I have spots on my face that are like burning and itching, and I don't know what it is. I think it might be a new form of eczema. Don't know. Gonna call my doctor. I have convinced myself that it's something worse because of my anxiety, and I also have a new bundle of eczema on my finger. So it's just, I'm not having a good day mentally. It's really affecting me. It's like right here under my eye, which also doesn't help because that's where my glasses are, and then all over my forehead. I don't know what it is. It's literally making me crazy. So I'm gonna just try and do my best and get through the day, and then I need to call the doctor. But if I don't check in frequently to talk, just know that things aren't going well. And that's that. So I'm gonna go. I'm here just a little bit early, and I'm gonna read. I'm still working on Legendborn. I'm in part 3 now. I'm enjoying it. I'm not loving it as much as everybody else did, which is a little disappointing to me, but I'm gonna give it to the end, and hopefully I have heard that there's a twist at the end, which will hopefully like really suck me in, and then I can continue on with the rest of the books. But yeah, fingers crossed. So I'm gonna go read before I have to punch into work. Hey, it's Saturday. I didn't sleep well at all yesterday. I think I was up till like 3 a.m. because my face was like so itchy and uncomfortable. I have like really bad dry patches like right here and on my forehead and like on this side of my face. The redness doesn't look as bad today. So I don't really know what's going on, but I just know that last night I was unbearably uncomfortable. I haven't read any more of this. I did work till close yesterday. Today I worked during the day. And now I'm home. Charlotte went to go pick us up some Chinese food. We did it where I was like, I'll pay if you go pick it up. So that's what we're doing. I'm gonna read a little bit while she goes to pick up the food. I think we have an episode of The Pit that we can watch, and then we'll probably watch some more of The Sopranos. My goal is to try and finish this before the end of the vlog. Genuinely don't think that's going to happen. I am like halfway through. But I have to work all day tomorrow too, so who knows. And I also am kind of feeling like playing The Sims. I just feel like being a little bit evil. You know what I mean? And to do that, I need to play The Sims. I could play Baldur's Gate and be evil in Baldur's Gate, but evil in Baldur's Gate doesn't feel the same as evil in The Sims. I don't know if that makes any sense. But yeah, that's my update. Oh, and I do think, I can't remember if I showed you. So I know I mentioned the fact that I had bought a Labubu and it was actually a Lafufu. Very sad, but Charlotte was very kind and didn't say that she thought it was a Lafufu until I fessed up to the fact that I thought it was a Lafufu. And I only fessed up to the fact that I thought it was a Lafufu after Charlotte was able to get us the real thing. And I am struggling to get her off my bag. But here she is in all her glory. She's so pretty. When I was opening my box, I had pointed out a few that I would want, and she was like my number one. She's so cute. She has little hearts in her eyes, and I'm truly in love with her. Anyway, me and my Labubu are gonna go. We're gonna read until Charlotte gets back with the Chinese food, and then we're probably gonna watch The Pit. I've just droned on for so long, so I'm just gonna go, and I'll talk to you later. Bye. I just filmed a whole clip in S&Q mode. That mode is gonna be the death of me, and I don't think I can turn it off, which is really frustrating. But anyway, it's Sunday. It's the end of the vlog. It's like 11 p.m. I worked all day, and then I had a dinner out with my parents and Charlotte next, and it was lovely. We went to a new place, and I'm still reading Legendborn by Tracy Dion. And I am not loving it like I wanted to, or like anybody else that I know loved it. And that's upsetting. I still have all my other qualms with it that I had previously, but now in the stuff that I read today, our main character passed out twice in 9 pages. And I think that's lazy storytelling. I think I get what I suspect is that our main character is not used to the type of magic that she has the ability to use. And so it's like a side effect, but that's not getting explained. And I think that's lazy. I think there are a million other side effects that could be experienced due to magic that you didn't know you had. But that's my personal opinion. That's my opinion. I'm 280 pages into it. And I'm trying to decide, like, do I DNF it because I'm clearly not enjoying it? Or do I spite read it? Or do I read it and hope that in the end, all of these things that I have an issue with will be explained, and then because they've been explained, I won't have an issue with it anymore, and I'll be like, oh my god, I can't believe that you had an issue with those things. How stupid. I don't know. Because I also feel like I'm missing out because everyone I know who has read it and who I trust their reviews have really liked it. And I am not liking it. And I want to like everything that everyone else likes. And I want to be just like every other girl. And I'm just not enjoying it as much as I thought I would. There's like nothing inherently wrong with it. It's well written. It's a fun story. But there are just things that are irritating to me personally, which makes me feel a little bit like a bitch, but it is what it is. Maybe I'll read a little bit tonight, and then if in the morning I still feel this way, I'll start a new vlog and a new book. What do you think, Charlotte?
I think that sounds like a solid plan.
I've just read so much of it already. And am I a quitter?
It's not quitting to stop reading something that is not bringing you joy, in my opinion.
Charlotte's my logical queen.
Weird for an Aries.
Weird for an Aries. Is it weird, though, for your moon or your rising sign, though?
No, it makes sense for Libra. I'm trying to see both sides.
But I'm a Gemini and a double Scorpio, so I'm crazy all around.
I love you.
Okay. Midnight. Would you like to say goodnight to the people? Ooh.
Good night to the people.
Good night to the people. Hi everyone, and welcome to the end of the vlog. It's the wrap up. I unfortunately don't have the book to hold up to you or hold up for you because I have already given it to my mom. Unfortunately, I did DNF Legendborn, which means that I didn't finish a book this week. I really wanted to love Legendborn by Tracy Dion, but I really didn't. I did try. I think I got up to like page 280, but I literally, all week, it was like, I had no urge to pick it up, no urge to keep reading it. I would find other things to do, and I just don't think that that is a book. Like, if you're feeling that way about reading a particular book, it just doesn't feel like that is the book for you, and there's nothing wrong with that. I think I have talked about this in a previous vlog, so I'm not going to go too into it because I don't want to beat a dead horse. There were things that I didn't like, and I couldn't move past certain things, and then towards where I actually stopped reading, I was actually angry because she was finally starting to experience some of the magic elements that she might have access to, and every time she passed out, and she passed out two times in 9 pages due to magic, and I personally think that's lazy storytelling, and I couldn't do it. I was willing to get past like it happening once, and I really couldn't do it, so I DNF'd it. It doesn't bring me great pleasure to say that, but it's the truth. So unfortunately, it's not a great wrap up because I didn't finish anything, and I don't have anything positive to say about my experience with Legendborn, but I am in the minority, so if it's something that sounds interesting to you, I would really encourage you to pick it up because, again, not everybody agrees with me. Most people have really loved the book, but there were just certain things that I couldn't get past, and I have too many books on my shelf to spend any longer trying to force myself to read it. So that's that. Thank you so much for watching the vlog, and I'll see you in the next one.